The biggest change was after the multi-vaccination shot.
At 18 months, that's about
that.
That's about the timing, yeah.
And then she started acting like pretty much, I mean,
Can you sit
she
down?
used to be
Go.
so engaged in you know, like smiling and cooing and all that, and then, you know, she didn't even acknowledge when you walked into the room. She was just zoned in the TV like if you had a video on. She didn't acknowledge anybody, and then I started wondering. Then she'd be upstairs, you'd call her. Sometimes she wouldn't come. I was thinking, oh, because I work in the field with deaf and hard of hearing, so I thought, maybe she has a hearing problem. Because a lot of the autistic strong behaviors weren't occurring at that moment, so I went and had her tested for hearing, and her hearing wasn't fine. And just about a window at that time, a lot of other subtle signs started coming out, like the lining things up, and you know, a lot of the
OCD
autistic
first, and then all the way through the autistic.
Yeah, then it's like, wow, she's totally different now. Well, she has scattered skills up to a 3-year-old, but she hasn't got past there. Yeah, and she really had some, she started getting really aggressive to the point where she had 2 one-on-one aides in school. And that's why we were like...
Aggressive, like combative?
Like, I mean, physically aggressive, biting, she can, you know, bite.
She breaks down.
She elopes. Out of control.
Oh, I'm done.
We slowly started talking about private in the school district. Was like they were getting to the point where
What's happening?
you know, it was getting hard for them too, having to make.
So do they pay for it?
Oh yeah, they paid for all her.
Let's do this, okay?
Okay, that's what I just wanted to know what other things they've tried in services. So,
Oh yeah, we have private practice speech and OT,
Okay,
which
let's do
is
this.
we're seeing
count.
huge
Ready?
changes
What's
just
that?
recently. Going back to that.
2,
Her level is,
3. No,
Do you want to try this now? And see how this goes? I'll show you the way I do this. Okay. If she comes and sees me doing this, she's going to imitate it. She's got a good one.
Dead arm. What?
Carlee,
he said
look
he
what I
wants
have.
to try this on her right now.
Because we're going to be here for a little bit, and you'll maybe see the change start coming.
Well, since we started, she's been a lot more receptive to working with people in a calm and more productive manner. She's engaging in a lot more social interaction with the kids around the house, with her aides, and she's using a lot more language to not just for her wants or whatever, but actually interacting in conversation. So it's been going really good.
Yeah, and school-wise, things are, how are they?
At her school, she is, they can send home a book every day that talks about how her day went and everything. And she has ups and downs, but not anywhere close to where she used to have. Most of the time in the book, instead of a long explanation about different behaviors and stuff like that, it just says Carlee had a really good day.
Okay.
Great, baby. Sit down right here. Thank you.
Good deal.
Hey, Carlee. Carlee, look at me. Can you go get your toothbrush? Go get your toothbrush, okay? Let's brush your teeth. Go on. That's the stuff that's working out really good. Just following direction and knowing that you
see the video.
There you go. Good girl.
Very good.
All done?
So she'll now touch and do eye contact directly.
Yeah, her eye contact, even when talking, or trying to get her point across, she now makes eye contact, which is a really neat thing. She's just overall a lot calmer. She's a lot calmer, and she's communicating more, and she's calmer in a way that's not through making her lethargic or seem drugged up. She's still interested in everything. Wants to, very inquisitive and kind of slowing down and taking notice of everything around her a little bit better, and wanting to see what it is and touch it and feel it.
As far as her autistic behaviors that were more of the eloping thing, she's not running away at all. You say she's staying.
It's very, very, very minimal as far as her running away. And if she starts to go, I mean, if you just call her name, she'll stop. But I mean, usually by now she would have been gone, like as soon as the gate was cracked open, or she used to climb this fence and take off.
And bolt over the top,
right.
yeah.
And she used to we put new windows in that are double painted because she used to kick the screen out of the window, figure out how to open it. Carlee, come here please. Kick the screen out, whatever, and do whatever she needed to. She figured out the lock, so we had to put deadbolts on each side of the thing. Now, you know, you could just see that, you know, that's not an issue anymore because she's more content interacting with her family and you know, not needing to escape, which is really nice because that was a big concern, you know, just, you know, use the restroom and all of a sudden she's gone. Which direction did she run? It's like the worst nightmare of any parent, let alone a special needs parent. And she can ride a bike and she can do the scooter, but it's kind of like whenever she wants to do it, we kind of let her do it because it's neat that she wants to do it now, because she used to just not even care. Now she sees the other kids doing it and she wants to be part of it, which is just, you know. But the big thing is, I mean, her interacting with the kids or in the house, her like doing Ring Around the Rosies with Wyatt and everything, you can see that she is like, you know, appropriately playing, like, you know, looking at him and smiling. I mean, that's, you know, before it was like almost like a like, you know, she's gone through so many therapies and everything that she can do it to get through the exercise to get a reward or whatever, but you can tell now she's enjoying it, as, you know, she's enjoying it, the interaction, and enjoying doing it, the smile on her face and everything else. Come here, Carlee. Stay over here, okay? Carlee, over here. Stay over here. Look out. You know, but she's constantly, you know, still amazing, Sherry and I, with really the interaction and the wanting to be around other kids and just be involved in what's going on in the house instead of just in her own room watching a video or something like that. She's a lot calmer and more able to stay involved in what's going on. You know, just even if it's just, you know, hanging out at the dinner table. You know, her eating dinner at the dinner table. Last night, Wyatt and Carlee ate dinner, I mean, for 20 minutes sitting at the table.
And you guys went to a restaurant, you said, too.
We had breakfast last weekend that went very well. I mean, 25 minutes of sitting, you know, quiet, no iPod, no, you know, personal DVD player to keep her, you know, entertained. She sat there and was very happy and content. It was very, very nice.
And then in the public places other than the restaurant, like that you did the mall, you said as well?
We've done the mall, we've went to the swap meet and everything, and before any multiple places with multiple like stores or you know, booths set up, she'll want to go in and really go through everything, and if you want to try to get her to go to the next one, she'd really get upset because, you know, that was her whole world, was figuring out what was in there. She used to obsess so bad that, I mean, she would just have a full meltdown, and we let her go in and look at them and say, okay, we're moving on, and she, every once in a while, she'd see one she really wanted, and they're like 50 cents, so we'd buy her one, and we'd go and walk, and then she'd see another one and want to go there. Sometimes we'd go over there, sometimes we'd just see what happened if we didn't, and it was fine if we didn't.
So she can transition between tasks now.
Well, yeah, it's much better and much easier than it used to be. You know, she used to need a transitional aid, you know, and it's gone from everything from a little stuffed animal to a card to everything, a transition card through the PEC system, everything. And now there's no transitional aid really being used. It's just she's a lot more receptive to transitioning into something else, because I think she understands when you say, okay, you know, we're all done with this, we're going to do this, you know. We're trying to explain everything to her the best we can with regard to, you know, she knows, I mean, she's ready to go to school. That system is just ingrained in her, and she really looks forward to it. When she comes home, you know, if we pull around the back, and we're going to have to pull around the front before we, like, say we go to the park or something, you know, if we tell her we're going to pull around, we're, you know, explain it to her, she seems to understand and do a lot better and transition a lot easier. So I know that her understanding is there, and it's starting to really kind of blossom, because I think she's just calmer and able to, you know, receive the input, kind of process it. That's what being a kid's about right there, right?